Hello folks, welcome back to another home video review from us here at FlickDirect, and today's home video review is a film that came out a couple years ago, 2016 to be specific, but it's being released in 4K, and that is The Witch in 4K. So if you guys didn't catch The Witch while it was in theaters back a couple of years ago, The Witch follows a family in the earliest 16th century as they are banned from their plantation, and as this family is trying to start a brand new life, a witch comes out, takes the youngest son, and as a result, this family just starts tearing each other apart and just starts disintegrating. So The Witch is one of those films that you absolutely either love or you absolutely despise the film. However, I'm one of those people that absolutely love the film. I've seen this film over 11 times, and when I rewatched it in 4K just last night, it was actually my 12th watch, and my god, this one 4K is absolutely stunning. This film feels like a brand new film despite it only coming out just a couple of years ago. Now, in terms of the film itself, like I mentioned before, this is one of my favorite horror films of the decade. The performances are absolutely incredible, especially from Anya Taylor-Joy. The cinematography is immaculate. The soundtrack, the score, the sound design itself is amazing. It's one of my favorite horror scores of the decade, and culminating with the incredible ending. And there are parts of this film that to this day, even though I've seen this film 12 times, that still give me chills and goosebumps galore. Going into the audio video quality, the video quality for this film looks absolutely stunning in 4K, and the film is presented in a 1.66:1 aspect ratio. This film, in terms of video quality, it looks immaculate to say the least in 4K, especially knowing that the cinematographer did not use any artificial light. Everything was used with either natural lighting or just candles. And this film looks, like I said before, it looks immaculate as can be, from the costume design, the lighting itself. There is one particular shot in which you see this witch flying towards the moonlight. It's still one of the best looking shots I have ever seen. In this one particular shot where Anya Taylor-Joy walks in this long dolly shot, just seeing how the moonlight hits her home looked incredible. Seriously, this one in 4K blew me away by how good it looked. The 4K looks so good that you can see the fabric and the clothing. You can actually see the little strands and hair in each of the characters, and the colors stand out very well, and the color palette looks even better than it did in the theater. And going into the audio quality, the film is on a DTS 5.1 surround soundtrack, and one of the things, like I mentioned before, that I absolutely love about The Witch is the soundtrack, the sound design, and just everything that has to do with the sound, because this film, in DTS 5.1 surround sound, the soundtrack, the score of this film gave me even more goosebumps. In particular, there's a scene where they see this really scary looking rabbit that gave me chills. The final scene itself, the music going on, I'm getting goosebumps just even think about it. The ambient sounds very good, the dialogue sounds very good, nothing washes each other out, everything feels well mixed. And going to the special features, this film has some really cool features, like for example, there's a making of The Witch. They describe the family's dynamic and especially of how Robert Eggers got the film made. There's a really cool Salem panel, and as a person that is obsessed with the Salem witch trials, this was an easy thing for me to watch, and explains how they got into everything, how Robert Eggers got onto the project. They describe how essentially the film was very historically accurate and the attention to detail that the film has. So for any of you that are interested in the Salem witch trials like myself and you really want to see this panel, seriously, it is a really cool watch and a nice listen. It also has a really cool design gallery that has some really cool concept art, and there is also an audio commentary with the director, which is really interesting. So I love this film when it came out the years ago. It's in my top 10 films of that year. I love this film upon further rewatches, and in 4K, I love this film just that much more. If you guys love this film when it came out in theaters, I would highly suggest picking this up in 4K, even if you may already have this in Blu-ray like myself, but seriously, pick this one up. It is an amazing horror film. I hope you guys enjoyed our whole video review of The Witch in 4K. If so, please hit that like button, share, subscribe. If you guys want to see any of our previous 2 home video reviews, please click either right there or there. And of course, until the next home video review, we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys.